At this point, I will ask you to stop your phone, stop your recording.
And the judge just told me on body camera she wants you removed. So you have two options. You may leave, or we arrest you for interference.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Nope.
You're going to be held accountable for your actions. I hope you were educated on our rights today. Let's do the metal detector over there. Let's take a look around.
You're going to have to turn off you can't record in the courthouse.
Oh, I'm not in a courtroom or anything.
No, the courthouse. This whole building.
Why?
Part of the courthouse, and you can't record.
Is that a law?
No, it's the judge's order.
I don't understand.
I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas here.
Okay. Have you been told that the judge's order is no recording in the courthouse?
She went, you guys are deputies? Mm-hmm. Another deputy went to go try and find me the order.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on her to come back.
Perfect. So,
Yeah.
cool.
What was your name, sir?
Chase Coleman.
Chase Coleman?
Yep. What's your name?
Oh, my first name's Sean. Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video here. What? It doesn't apply to the judge's, courtroom. It's to the entire, even the publicly accessible areas of the building.
So my understanding of, based off Judge McCabery's order, is
and who is that?
Judge McCabery.
And who it does? Is that like the
He's
chief?
the chief judge here.
The chief judge here.
Is it applies to anything past that security checkpoint. Here on the floor is with the courtroom. So.
Adelaide is part of the convenience.
And the second floor, isn't this also like the sheriff's office?
That's upstairs.
Yep, upstairs in the lobby.
Oh, okay, upstairs. Gotcha. I thought it was a dual-purpose building.
Yeah, used to actually be PD here as well, but they moved out.
All right, guys. Things escalate immediately as a tense confrontation begins inside a courthouse where an independent journalist is suddenly ordered to stop recording. Within seconds, deputies claim a judge wants him removed, setting the stage for a powerful rights-based encounter. Instead of backing down, the auditor calmly questions the legality behind the demand, exposing uncertainty in the officer's explanations. This moment highlights exactly why understanding constitutional protections matters. As the camera continues rolling, what starts as a simple documentation effort quickly transforms into a serious test of authority, policy interpretation, and public accountability.
So it's just sheriff's office now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It used to be PD here as well. I just came from the, I'm an independent journalist. Like I said, my name is Sean. I just came from the courthouse, which I find funny because all the courtrooms are in here.
Over there?
Yeah.
The old courthouse.
The old courthouse, yeah. I just came from the old courthouse. They gave me a tour and everything, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal to record in the public. I don't want to go into any sort of restricted areas or any courtrooms or anything to record.
Sure,
just
yeah.
Document the historical, nature of the building and disseminate that to the public. That's what I'm trying to do here, which is my First Amendment right, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for her to come back to see.
Hey, Sean, so thanks for your patience, man. I just kind of double-checked up with that other deputy. She is grabbing the order. They just had to print one off, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, just waiting, yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of saw you were waiting, so I figured I'd just fill you in so you knew a little bit more about what.
Okay, so they're printing out the judge's order?
Yep, and I'll bring it up here so you can see.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
This is the correct order. It's just the old judge, so I'm not going to act on an order with an old judge's signature. So.
Right.
You said that's the order?
Well, this is an old order, but I'm not going to act based off of this, just with an old signature.
Oh yeah, for a judge that's not even here anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure. That's probably the smartest move you ever made. No, just kidding. But definitely, I appreciate that. If a current judge signed it, then we could have a discussion, and then whatever happens.
Pretty much, So I get what you're doing. You're out doing what you need to be doing. So.
Yeah, just out, exercising my constitutional rights, sir.
Yeah,
that's all I'm doing.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thanks for your patience, Sean.
Sure.
Obviously, I understand you were standing up here for a while.
Yeah.
So we have a signature from Judge Sally Picorni, Division 2, that courtroom right there. Signed today, courtroom, local rule 1.
As the interaction develops, the journalist remains composed while deputies attempt to justify a no-recording policy across the entire courthouse building. However, confusion begins to surface when officers struggle to produce a valid signed order. The auditor smartly challenges the legitimacy of enforcing an unsigned document, forcing the deputies into a defensive position. You can clearly see the shift in tone as uncertainty replaces confidence. This is where knowledge becomes power. Rather than creating conflict, the journalist simply asks direct legal questions, exposing weak procedural understanding and revealing how quickly authority can crumble under calm, informed pressure.
It's the one that's posted on the doors that says recording inside the Judicial Center is prohibited without prior permission of the court. This includes audio and video by any means. According to this does refer to the whole building, including the hallways.
So the old building.
No, this is this building, the JLEC. So at this point, I will ask you to stop your phone, stop your recording.
Okay,
And I can get you a copy of this.
Yeah,
A
that's
signed copy.
Oh yeah, because you just got it signed right now, didn't
Correct,
you?
yeah.
It's
Okay.
been an order, but we didn't have assigned judges.
I mean, how could it be in order, respectfully, if no
The
judge
judge's
is
order, but we couldn't, at the moment, find a signed one. So that's,
So you guys took
It's
this
been
and
an
had it
order.
signed. Is this the chief administrative judge?
No, it is not.
he's not
out.
available, but he has ordered, if he's not available, another judge can order it. If you look at the front door, it's out there.
Yeah.
It just
That was
wasn't
a signed,
signed,
yeah.
and I would prefer to have a signed one.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
That's why we got
So this order right here, it doesn't supersede the United States Constitution, does it, or our rights? Doesn't, right?
This order just says you cannot record.
Because you guys are law enforcement, that's not a law.
Yeah.
Right? That's a
Judge's order.
judge's order.
Correct.
Correct.
In violation of that is contempt of court, which is illegal in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, I understand that. So contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right,
For specifically recording within this building.
which is a constitutional right of news
And you
gathering
need
as an
to address
independent
that with
journalist.
Judge
Well,
McCabe,
you
he's
can
the one who
see-
ordered that.
Well, no,
Without
this is the
prior
judge
permission of the
that
court.
ordered it over here.
She's doing it on his behalf.
She's signing for him?
On
She's
his
a
behalf,
judge of
which
this
she can
building.
do.
And if you want to record, you said you were an independent journalist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will the judge that just signed that speak to me?
Well, I don't know.
I'll take off the camera if I speak to the judge and find out what is the meaning behind
Their
this order.
office is right over there, but I would like to explain something to you real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of clear it up.
Yeah.
We do have media come in here, media records in here, media take pictures in the courtroom, but they have to go through the administrative assistant first.
Yeah,
So,
and I would definitely understand taking pictures.
Moments later, deputies return with a freshly signed document, attempting to strengthen their authority by presenting what they claim is a judge-approved restriction. But the auditor immediately raises a critical point: whether a local order can override constitutional protections. This question instantly changes the dynamic of the encounter. Instead of intimidation working, the discussion turns into a legal standoff. The journalist respectfully requests clarification and even offers to speak directly with the judge, demonstrating transparency. Meanwhile, the officers appear increasingly uncomfortable, caught between enforcing instructions and fully understanding the legal boundaries involved.
In the courtroom, 100% that you would need prior permission. You know, I understand because that's usually the case everywhere. But as far as the hallways here, it doesn't seem to, why what's the issue with that? What is the reason behind it?
I'm not really here to
I just been
talk about
recording.
why the judge signed the order.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have a supervisor
Signed the order.
available?
Our supervisor is in court right now. I mean, so
So there's no supervisor to speak to?
I'll go upstairs and see if there's one upstairs.
I would just like to speak to a supervisor, please, because, you know, if I have to, you know, it doesn't make sense that you're saying contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right. It just doesn't make sense to me that I would have to be subject to my freedom being taken from me just for simply recording. You know, what if I was secretly recording? You wouldn't even know. So, you know, I don't understand. What's the problem with recording? I just don't get it.
I'm not here to talk about why the judges signed the order or why they didn't, but the judge did sign the order.
Yeah, just signed it right now.
Inside.
Just literally right now sign the order.
And I asked you to stop recording after I had this order in my hand. So I asked,
Yeah, but I haven't even seen the order.
would you mind making a copy of this real quick? Thank you.
All right. I'm Deputy Tyler Cruz. Will hire you today.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I have two options for you. This signed order basically says, and the judge just told me on body camera, she wants you removed. Okay?
I need to be removed from the courthouse?
Yes. So you have two options.
Yep.
You may leave. You're free to go. Or we arrest you for interference.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Nope. You're free to go. Turn around and you can use that exit there to leave.
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. Have a good day.
No problem. So I can't ask you
I'm
questions?
going to escort you, so we're going to go together.
Oh, so I can ask you some questions.
I'm not
So
gonna answer any
what's
questions.
What's the name of the...
I'm just walking.
Are you exercising your Fifth Amendment rights, sir?
Yeah.
So what you're doing right now is escalating the situation.
Nope. I'm
Yeah,
just
you just like you did
telling
before when you wouldn't identify yourself.
And I gave you my full name.
Yeah, after I asked you previously and you didn't identify yourself.
sorry,
That's
I was
escalating the
moving on to
situation.
something else. I had
What
something
judge
else
told
to
you to
do.
remove me from the building? Under threat.
Now, the pressure increases dramatically. A deputy steps forward and delivers an ultimatum: leave the building or face arrest for interference. This is where many citizens would panic, but not this auditor. Calm but firm, he continues asking lawful questions about the exact charge and legal justification. Instead of clear answers, the deputy refuses dialogue, escalating the situation further. Ironically, the refusal to explain only strengthens the journalist's position. You can feel the tension rising as the threat of arrest becomes real, yet the auditor maintains control simply by standing on documented constitutional protections.
Of arrest. I'm sorry?
Judge Picorni.
For corny?
So she says that...
Or what would I be charged with?
Just consult an attorney, because I can't give you legal advice.
I don't want your legal advice.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Well, you're free to go, or you can go upstairs, go to the sheriff's office side, but you can't come within this court area. Anything adjacent to
What would I be arrested for?
interference.
Interference with what?
Because I gave you a lawful order. So if you come back down in this hallway, you're going to be placed under arrest for interference. Do you understand?
So even if I'm not recording,
Thank
I
you,
can't
sir.
come over there?
I
What if
think
I
you understand.
What if I stop recording? That's a fair question.
You can start recording. Absolutely.
What if I stopped recording and walked into this
Once
building?
you start recording again, I'm going to ask.
So if I stop recording, I can go into this area.
Yeah, absolutely.
So stupid. Because what if I have secret glasses? What if I had a secret pen?
It's an order by the courts.
Yeah, and
you could be arrested for.
Where's your
interference.
supervisor? I want to put a complaint
I am
against
the
you.
person in charge today.
What's you're not even a supervisor though. How are you in charge?
It doesn't matter. I was put in charge by a supervisor.
What's your badge number? I need to get your body camera footage.
I don't necessarily have a badge number. My S number is 532.
532.
That's correct.
And you're
Cruzel. K-R-U-Z-E-L.
I'll be getting your body. See the judge telling you. She told you on body camera, correct? The judge. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So thank you for your time.
Just
we appreciate
clarifying.
Like I said, we appreciate what you're doing.
No, you don't, because you just violated my rights. You just violated my rights, and we're going to hold you accountable. The people are going to hold you accountable for violating my rights here today.
Portion of it.
Yeah, and do you feel? Are you happy that you did that? Does that bring you some type of?
I'm not really, because
No.
you're kind of wasting all of our time.
What do you do normally? I don't see anybody in here. What do you
Have a good
do?
rest of your day, sir.
But what do you
If
do?
come over here while recording, I'm going to arrest you for interference.
Yeah. Okay. You're a tyrant and a bully.
Have a good
You're a
day.
tyrant.
Thank you very much.
You know that? You're a tyrant.
Hello, how are you?
No supervisor here whatsoever. How are you?
Were you asking for a supervisor?
Are you a supervisor, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just threatened to be arrested for I'm not causing a disruption. I have the memo here. It says interfering with an officer. That's what he said he would arrest me for, the deputy downstairs. I'm not causing.
As the conversation continues, contradictions begin stacking up rapidly. The deputy claims recording is the issue, yet simultaneously states the journalist could enter the area if he stopped filming. This logical inconsistency exposes the weakness of the enforcement attempt. The auditor cleverly points out how easily such rules could be bypassed, further demonstrating the flawed reasoning behind the restriction. Frustration becomes visible on both sides, but the journalist keeps his composure. At this point, what viewers are witnessing is not just a disagreement. It's a real-time breakdown of unclear policy enforcement under public scrutiny.
Causing any disruptions. I'm not doing anything. Simply recording peacefully. My First Amendment right, freedom of press. That's it. So I don't understand why I had to be removed.
Okay. What do you have here? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. It's an internal memo that they gave me, and they had a judge sign it.
Oh, okay.
That's not a court order. It's just a judge signing an internal memo. Apparently, a sergeant, said that about how dealing with First Amendment auditors.
Okay, I wasn't aware of any of this.
You're going to be held accountable for your actions. I promise you that. That's so sad. You had an internal memo signed by a judge.
The judge is asking that he
For what?
no longer in the court section.
But for what? For what? Am I disrupting anybody? Am I disrupting anyone?
Videotape sheriff's side of the building, but courts
I'm not inside the courtroom.
want him just out of this area, down to the courtroom.
Can't be in the courtroom recording without the.
Yeah, but I'm not in the courtroom, and I didn't want to go. No, but I'm not disrupting any business. I gave him my copy already. I'm not disrupting any business. I'm not interfering with your carrying out your duties. I'm not doing anything illegal anyway. I'm documenting for the public consumption as a journalist. So you're telling me that a judge can just indiscriminately just kick people out. Next thing you know, it's for their skin color or because they don't like the way they look.
You are more than welcome to consult an attorney.
That's unconstitutional. I don't need to consult an attorney. I will file the lawsuit myself against Douglas.
The situation shifts when a supervisor finally enters the scene, bringing a noticeable change in tone. Unlike earlier deputies, the supervisor actually listens. The journalist explains he was peacefully recording in public areas without disrupting court operations. This calm explanation immediately reduces tension and reveals how quickly proper communication can resolve conflict. Even more surprising, the supervisor acknowledges that the document presented appears to be an internal memo rather than a formal enforceable order. This moment becomes critical, showing how escalation often results from misunderstanding rather than intentional wrongdoing.
Douglas County.
Excuse me, you're disrupting the elevator?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Clown.
Yes.
You heard me.
Be careful.
Keep going. Keep moving. Bunch of tyrants in this police department. Disrupting the elevator. What a clown. We're getting all these body camera footage and we're gonna... Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
What, Captain Bellinger?
Captain Belger. Thank you, Captain.
Captain O'Hare?
Captain O'Hare.
111.
111. Do you have a badge number, sir?
112.
112.
Let me go in there, do some checking real quick. Again, I don't work in court security. I don't know what's going on. I'm the patrol captain.
Yeah. Any one of these officers will tell you, just so you know, when you go, you're checking. Any one of these officers will tell you I was being quiet, wasn't bothering anyone, didn't go anywhere near inside of a courtroom, didn't do anything illegal, didn't break any laws. Just so we're clear, and it's all on video.
Yeah, I just got drug into it. So.
I understand, and listen, I'm just having communication with you as a supervisor of these deputies here that I interacted with. That's all. I don't want to escalate the situation anyway. I obviously left the court area under threat of arrest, so obviously I don't want my freedom taken from me, but you know, I do want to be held accountable, and whether you do something or not, you know, I'll hold them accountable for what happened. That's
Get a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to request. How do I do a records request while you're doing that for the body camera footage of these officers?
Do it online.
I can do it online.
That's usually easier.
Okay.
Just on our website.
Douglas County Sheriff's.
It's dgso.org.
DGSO.org. Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, sir. I just talked. We talked it over. As long as you're in the public space, you can record. You can't keep the courtrooms and record.
Yeah, that's my intention.
I went ahead and grabbed you an internal affairs complaint packet.
Okay.
Because I understood there were some frustrations on how you were treated today.
Thank you, Captain.
So just make sure and get that filled out.
Now the accountability phase begins. The journalist requests badge numbers and body camera access while calmly documenting everything. Rather than escalating, the supervisor provides complaint procedures and public records guidance. This is exactly how professional resolution should look. The interaction demonstrates that transparency protects both citizens and officers when handled correctly. The aggressive tone from earlier deputies fades, replaced by procedural clarity. This turning point highlights a powerful lesson. When authority is questioned respectfully and backed by knowledge, outcomes often shift toward lawful balance instead of unnecessary confrontation.
I'll also do that online too.
Okay.
Easier, but that way you have one.
All right. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it.
Anything from me?
No, that's it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So we the people have won yet again. Go ahead. You can go this way.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
I hope you were educated on our rights today, sir. Do you have a comment on what's going on? No? No comment? Have a good day, Deputy. Take care. I'm on my way out. I hope that you learn some de-escalation techniques. Truly, I do. Not just for your safety, but the safety of the public. That you identify yourself properly.
Sure.
As is required under your policy. De-escalation works wonders. This didn't have to come this far. It didn't.
We're all good.
No, I understand you're good, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not good when you threaten somebody to take their freedom away. You wouldn't want your freedom taken away, would you, sir?
So since I gave you my name, what was your name?
My name is Sean, sir.
Sean what?
Just Sean.
Just Sean? I
Yeah.
gave you my last name.
I exercise. You will know my name. I promise you that. But I exercise my right to not identify myself. But as a member of the public, as a worker, a public servant, it's your job to identify yourself. That's the job you chose. I chose to go in a private company, right?
Okay.
I just want you all to understand that this didn't have to come to this. It didn't have to come to this. There was no need for any of this. And you kind of got it in the beginning. But again, a judge's order doesn't supersede the Constitution. Shouldn't have to come to this. I had to go upstairs to talk to the captains. For what? You're shedding a bad light on your police department, on your sheriff's department, excuse me.
By the end of the encounter, the journalist is allowed to continue recording in public areas, marking another strong example of constitutional awareness in action. What started as threats of arrest ends with policy clarification and complaint options. This perfectly illustrates why recording public interactions matters. Without documentation, confusion like this would rarely be corrected. The final message is clear. Rights only remain strong when exercised responsibly. Moments like these remind viewers that education, calm persistence, and transparency are the most powerful tools citizens have when navigating authority in public spaces.